Hi, welcome back to another video. It's wonderful to see you today. We're gonna visit a town called Ogre. Ogre, close to Riga in Latvia. In Latvia? I don't know. It's maybe because I stole your hat and I'm feeling a bit more feminine. Fedora. Anyway, lads, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Hope everything's well. So, like I said, Ogre, a town recommended by a good friend. Arno, if you're watching, thanks for the recommendation. Neither of us have been there before. It should be a good day. We're actually going to Estonia tomorrow, and therefore it's a bit optimistic to wake up tomorrow at like 6. Having gone on this trip, and it's like 8 AM now, so we're definitely running on a lack of sleep, but that's okay. Any final comments before I end this intro?
Sit back, grab yourself a cup of coffee.
That's not the line.
What's the line?
Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea, grab yourself a cup of coffee. I hope you enjoy the video. We'll see you in the next shot. Just arrived in Ogre. Ogre or Ogre, I'm pretty sure it's Ogre, and it's very, very green. That's the one thing I've noticed. There's a lack of buildings. Not that that's a bad thing, that's a good thing. And it's I'd say it seems like a very nice place to live and reside when you've got a family or something. Very peaceful, very tranquil. And so yeah, we just passed the main river, as you saw, and I think now we're heading off to a national park, or some sort of a nature reserve. So yeah, I guess I'll see you there. I'm enjoying my bubblegum. So, we are at the Jerichoholics Park. I'll put the name up on the screen. It's like a trail, I believe it's like 3 to 4 kilometers of just literally pure woodland. It's so peaceful and it's so nice. I feel like this channel is slowly becoming a nature vlog channel. It was Kemry last time. What do you guys think of like trails and adventure sort of parks where, you know, like you do zip wires and you climb on like wood and what do you call it? What's the name? Like adventure trails, like where you what do you call it? You got planks of wood, you got to jump from one plank to the other, you're suspended in the air. What do you think of that? I just think, what's the point? Why put yourself through that fear? I know people say, oh, it's an adrenaline rush, but what's the point? What's the point? Never tempt fate, right? Never tempt fate. That's what I think anyway. Apologies for the abrupt interruption. I've got some bad news. Anyone used to watch WWE, Bad News Barrett? No. Anyway, that's not the news. That's not the news. The news is, I believe this segment right here, right now, could very well be the last time we'll be filming. We'll be recording in this place. Now, it's a very sentimental place to me, I guess. I mean, this is where everything started. This is where Waze was born, I guess. And more importantly, this is the last time, I guess, we'll get to see half of A and B behind me. They've been quite the loyal chaps. They've been loyal chaps. They've been very loyal. They've been very supportive of these videos. They've always shown up in the background. I mean, you know what? Let's have a moment of appreciation for half of A and B. It's all right, B. Good lad, hey, good lad. I'll be back soon, yeah? Lots of good memories, lots of fantastic memories in here, lots of fun times. We're thankful for them all, and we move onwards and we move forwards. Anyway, speaking of moving forwards, let's get back into the video. Whichever video it is, I'm not too sure yet, so. On the way down and out of the park area. In terms of what there is to see in Ogre, there's not, I guess, that much. Well, there are like history museums and that kind of stuff if you're into art and history. I'm not, but if you are, go for it. But if you're into nature, I'd say hands down probably one of the best places that I've visited in the old LV, in the old Latvia. So if you're into like forestry, woodlands, different kind of flora, fauna, you're enthusiastic about biodiversity, and I would 100%, sorry I'm not really looking at you and watching my step because we're going down steps, but if you're into biodiversity, all that kind of good stuff, bird watching, I couldn't recommend it more to you, so yeah. Alright, so we've just found a little wild snake in the building.
It's so cute!
Here we go.
Yeah, it is cute.
Actually, no. Village.
Aww. I love it.
Alright lads, how's it going? So I'm editing the current video back right now and I realised I never really made an outro. I guess all that walking and all that fun just consumed my thoughts and completely forgot about it. So here we are now, and there's two things I'd quickly like to talk about under the one sub point of travel opportunities in the old LV, in the old Latvia. So first, being the cost, okay? I reckon that train journey to Ogre and back from Riga costed about €2.5, €2.5-3. That's return, that's there and back. Which, yeah, if you're from the UK, you know, you can't go anywhere with that money. I think, yeah, I live just outside of London, back in the UK, and it would cost me like, what, a tenner more to go into London and back. So yeah, so if you are thinking of coming and visiting Latvia, I see that's a big advantage, isn't it? That's such a great thing, that being able to travel to cities such as Ogre, yeah, it's really, really cheap and you know, very affordable, and especially as a student, it's a big plus point. The second point about travel in Latvia is breaking the stereotype, let's call it that, okay? So coming from the UK, unfortunately, I think I mentioned it in a previous video before, is that when we think of Eastern Europe, when we think of countries such as Latvia, we're not informed enough. We think of, you know, like hardcore bodybuilding, trashy gyms, vodka, sausages, Lucozade Sport, you know, that kind of stuff, doner kebab shops. And it, you know, it's really sad, like going on these trips and stuff like that, going to places like Ogre, going to other cities like Jelgava, some of you may remember. I've been to whatever, Sešis, the list goes on, right? It's just so sad that we think about that, and it's only through travel that we're able to broaden the mind. And Latvia is definitely a place of hidden beauties. Forget about the world's your oyster. I think Latvia's your oyster in terms of travel. There's so many places. So Ogre with the nature, the history, the architecture, the medieval old town in Riga, castles in Sešis, Jelgava, etc., etc. There's so much to see, and I couldn't recommend coming to visit Latvia more and experiencing the culture for what it really is. So with that being said, guys, I'm sorry for this weird outro. I just
got back from Barcelona, bro.
Cut from like an hour nap, and you know, like you feel disorientated and you don't know where you are. Thanks for putting up with me. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sick if you could leave a like, comment down below. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and you'd like to see more. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.